Alright, if you are a frequent viewer to my channel, you've probably seen me play a ukulele a few times in a few of my videos, and today I thought I would just kind of say why I think the ukulele is a great alternate instrument for guitar players. And the main reason is that a lot of the chord shapes are very similar to guitar chord shapes. And so it just makes it easy to, I think, transition from a guitar to a ukulele. First of all, the tuning is different, and the chords you're going to actually be playing are going to be different, but well, the shape you're playing will be a different chord than what you're used to that shape being, if that makes sense. But anyway, the tuning for a ukulele is the highest string up here is a G, then we have a C, then we have an E, and then an A. And because these are E and A, you can still play power chords. Well, that's just nonsense. What you end up being able to do, though, is take, like I said, some similar shapes. First of all, before I get into those, the easiest chord on a ukulele is probably a C, and that is just the 3rd fret of the A string. Very simple and an easy go-to chord. So the first chord that I want to show you is actually, if you're playing a guitar, it would be a D. You're playing that D shape. And we're using, you play all the strings, but we're fretting the G, the E, and the A like we would fret a D chord. And so then you actually end up with a G chord, but because it's a familiar shape, it just is easy to, easy to play because your hand already knows what to do. I'm babbling, but yeah. So yeah, that's a very easy, I keep saying it's easy because it is. But yeah, so there you've got G and C, and there's so many songs that, have those chords in them. Another very familiar shape would be the A shape. Normally you're playing you're fretting the 5th, 4th, and 3rd, of the guitar, but here you're going to be fretting the top 3 and leaving the A open, but and we're on the 2nd fret. So yes, it's very familiar shape, and that is actually a D chord. So yeah, the A shape is a D and the C shape is a G, but now you've got G, C, and D. Now, there's a ton of songs with that in it. So yes, it just is surprising how easy it is to start playing the ukulele when you already have these shapes in your fingers already. A is another easy one. It's not an actual full shape, but if you were to take the E and A string of a G chord, open G chord, so we're going to move it down a fret. We're going to go on the 2nd fret of the top string, the G string, and then the 1st fret of the C string, and this chord with the other 2 open is an A. So familiar shape, normally with a G you'd be fretting here too, but there's just no string to fret. So that is very cool. And then once you have that down, if you take your index finger and move it from the C chord or the C string to the E string, still on the 1st fret, you have an F chord. That's not a shape that you would use in the guitar as much, but because you've already played the A, it's easy to just... So yes, there are a lot of familiar shapes that your hands aren't going to be struggling with. The one I really had to struggle with more was an E, and that is if you take your D, which is that A shape, and move it up 2 frets, and then fret the A string on the 2nd fret, then you have an E, which for me was a little bit harder to get my hand to want to do it, but once I did it enough, it made and then I screwed it up. See, my hand still doesn't want to do it. But yeah, it's just very easy to Got it that time. To I think transition, because those shapes are just so familiar already. And so then, yeah, you can just start playing songs. So yeah, just a little idea I thought I had that I would share to you guys if you were thinking of branching out into another instrument. I definitely think a ukulele is easy. A smaller ukulele, you might get a little cramp. This one's a little bit bigger than like my son has one that's a little smaller. It's only about this big, and my fingers get kind of cramped. But this one's decent sized. I did a review on this if you want to look back, or maybe I'll post that at the end or whatever if you want to know what this is. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I'm babbling, but you know what? I do that. So if you don't mind, I'm babbling about guitar shit, things maybe not guitars like ukuleles, anything else, guitar related. I'm going to talk about it. And so yeah. Anyway, I'm babbling, but that's what I do. If you don't mind, hit the subscribe. Help me grow the channel. Very much appreciated. Like, comment, all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.